Today I'm going to be showing you my brand new DeWalt 6.5 inch circular saw. Now I got this for Christmas. I haven't been doing much woodworking or anything yet, so I haven't really opened it too much, really used it. I opened it when I first got it just to peek at it, make sure it worked, make sure it turned on or whatnot. So let's open this box and see what we got inside. Alright, now I only bought just the tool itself. I didn't need any of the batteries, so I got actually a better deal on it. I got a 2-pack of batteries that I have here. Let me show you one right now. I got these a 2-pack of these. These are good ones. I think I spent like 150 somewhere around that on there. Now this tool only cost me like 120, 129 somewhere around there. So if you just if you're just getting the tool, it's usually a lot cheaper. That's why I kind of stay with one company, DeWalt, so I can just use these batteries for my impact driver, this here, the circular saw, or whatever else I get in the future. Now there is adapters that you can buy for these. Let me set this aside here. There is adapters that you can buy for these, but hey, if you got this, you don't need no adapter. Plus, the adapter is going to add more height on it. So instead of the battery, being flush right there, the battery is going to stick out. Going to stick out a little bit, like right about there. So, I wouldn't recommend getting that. If you like DeWalt, just stick with DeWalt. A lot of the good stuff are the 20 volts, so I just went with that one. So I'm going to show you a couple things that this thing has to offer. A couple little features that this thing has to offer, a couple little safety measures or whatever. Before I put on the blade and test it out, we're gonna do that in a second. The first thing that I like is this handle right here. This handle and this grip. It's got a rubberized feel on there, so you grip it, you feel like you got good secure grip on there, and that's important to have good secure grip on your tools, and make sure it don't get away on you. Also, this trigger has a safety on it, so you don't accidentally, you're carrying it around, you don't accidentally just let it go off and there's a little lock right here. So there's a lock mechanism right here, so you have to engage this before the trigger will allow you to pull it. Otherwise, it's a safety thing. You won't be able to pull it. It's like having a safety on a gun. Same difference. All right, here we're either right hand or left hand. Either way, it has it on there. You can push it from either side. The thing that I'm going to be using right here on the side here, we got a gauge showing from 0 all the way to 50 degrees. Right now, I'm going to be using 30 degrees, and that's going to be for I'm cutting up a shelf. It's going to be a hexagon shelf, so I need to cut all the little ends at 30 degrees, put it together. It's going to be the shape of a hexagon with the 45-degree angle, as if like if you're going to be cutting some baseboard or doing some trim or something, you need to cut two 45-degree angles to get you that corner or something like that. So that's easy. You just there's a little hook right here, a little fake bolt or whatever. You just loosen this up, and then that'll let you move it back right here. There's a little thing that kind of acts as like a little pointer, little guide, and then you just slowly move that to whatever degree you want, and your blade will move with it. So, boom, 30 degrees. All right, so we'll put that back to 0, put that tighten back down. Another thing here, you got your safety guard. This has got a nice little part right here where you can just easily, move it up and down. Sometimes you have to move it up, if you just want to go straight directly into a middle of a board or into a board. So you won't be able to do that, of course, with the safety guard on there. So you pull that up, engage it, boom, and you'll be able to go straight directly into there and cut from there. So that's good. Other things I like about this, It comes with a Allen wrench right on here. I thought I didn't see this right away. I went and got my own, but now you see I got this. This is right here, and this is how you change your blade. There's a little opening here so you can release your blade. Now you're also gonna need some type of wrench or something. I'm pretty sure this one came with like a little tiny little wrench that kind of fits directly on here, because you need to hold this back one way and then twist this the other. So I have no idea where that went. I got this thing for Christmas, and it's the first time I'm really kind of playing around with it. I ain't been doing much woodwork, so I haven't really bothered with it. But so I don't know where that part went. Hopefully I can get a replacement part. If anybody knows where I can get a replacement part for that real quick, you know, let me know in the comments. So what else we got on here? Yeah, like I said, it's wireless, so easily, you know, put your battery on there. I bought these batteries separate. It was a good deal on them, so I kind of just get a bunch of DeWalt stuff now. So bam, battery pops on there, and even with the battery on there and this on there, it's not that heavy. It feels solid though. That's what I like. It feels solid. Everything, you know, nothing's really, you know, really cheap feeling. All this, I mean, it is plastic, of course. You know, it's not all solid metal, but of course you don't want that because you don't want it to be super heavy. But everything feels heavy duty. Everything feels really solid on there. Even the degree thing here feels really precise. Now later I'm going to test that to figure out if it is, you know, directly on point. I would imagine it would. DeWalt's a good company, and they usually have, you know, high standards on most of their products, especially the newer stuff. Is just getting better and better and better. So let's put this blade on there. I'm going to take the battery out. All right, when you're putting your blade on, you shouldn't even have this battery in there. And if you had one with the plug in it, you shouldn't have it plugged in. You don't want no mistake accidentally, you know. I know it's hard, you got a safety button here, but anything could happen. You could actually hit both of them, or, you know, anything could happen. So you definitely want to disconnect your battery before you install this blade here. Alright, let me see here. I don't know where that little one is. So I had to get this adjustable wrench here to be able to take this off. I'm gonna give you a little closer up view how to install this or whatnot and what else to do. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to install this blade. You see, it's the first time, so it shows you, you know, loosen, tighten. It's backwards, so I mean, most of what you kind of think, you know, righty tighty, lefty loosey, ain't gonna apply here. So just remember that when you're working with this. All right, so we're gonna need the Allen wrench. We're gonna need the Allen wrench, which is on here, right here, located. Boom, grab that. All right. Now, right now, it's probably not that tight, so I can probably just loosen it like this without the, maybe not. Pretty sure when you buy this tool, they come with a little tiny looking little wrench, so you can get this in there easier, but unfortunately I lost that one already, so I need to use this here. Alright, there we go, nice in there, we go, got it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to install this blade. First, you need to get you a wrench or something to hold these two things here. If you see here, these two lines on each side here, a little indent. Boom, put those in there, hold that down. Alright. Now to loosen this up, we're gonna turn right. Okay, now generally, you know, lefty loosey, this ain't it. Alright, we gotta turn right to go loose. Alright, so once you get it, you know, get it from being jammed up or whatever, you can take that out and then kind of just do it by hand. It's pretty easy. Oh, see, I'm loosening it up, just normally just going left. messing it up. All right, now let's go back right. All right. All right, take that out of here. Now this is what, you know, you'll use here. This is garbage. Fling that. All right, now you're gonna hold the blade, pull this blade guard back. Stick your blade in there. Push it down a little bit. And this will line up. You can flick that back down. It don't matter. All right, get that line back up. Where's that bolt at? There we go. All right, I got my bolt. Let's do this by hand. Now remember, we're gonna be turning left to tighten it. So we got that on there a little bit now. Use this Allen wrench. Now I'm gonna just basically just get it to where it's just on there a little bit, just kind of snug. Damn it. All right, so now that we got that there, get that on there. It's a lot easier if you ain't trying to point this at a camera. All right. Now it doesn't need to be, you know, super tight. It just needs to be snug on there. All right, that's good. Take your wrench out. Get up. Boom. Now we got that in there. Now you can see it a little better with the blade. All right, now we got the blade installed. Make sure you put your Allen wrench back. You don't want to lose this. Of course, everybody got Allen wrenches, but I mean it's more convenient when it's just sitting on your tool. You know, if you have to go switch blades depending on what you're doing some, you know, really fine woodworking. You know, you might need a blade with some more teeth on there, so to get you a nice finer cut. But I ain't doing that. So we're gonna keep this basic blade on there for right now until I, you know, need to do something a little more in depth or a little more perfect. All right. So only thing to do now is load this boy up. So let's load him up. Put that. Boom. Got that on there. Put that clip on there real quick. And let's see what it do. Here, let's get a little listen. Woo! Woo! One more time. Oh, I think we ready. Is you ready? Because I'm ready to cut something now. I'm ready to cut something. Something getting cut. Fuck it. Let's just cut something. What? I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna work on my next project. Give you a little peek at it and see how this thing works. All right, let's see what it do. Give it one little try real quick. Let's see. Just want to cut off a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna switch this to 30 degrees. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a hexagon little shelf or whatnot. So we're gonna unloosen this and get it down to 30. Make sure your hand ain't on the trigger, nothing, ain't nowhere near the blade, kinda. Get you down to 30. Right there. All right, let's lock that back down. Nice and tight on there. Boom, we in there. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, that still look good and crispy. Let's see if we can see down the line. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. All right, now I just got done using this for the first time. I ain't have any hiccups, anything. It went through there like butter. Felt good in my hand. Everything seemed to work perfectly good. The blade cut really good. It cut smooth cuts. I don't think I'll be needing another blade for a good while until this one maybe gets dull, or I don't know. I like I said before, do something real fancy. So yeah, I liked it. The only thing, man, this dust gets everywhere onto every little nook and cranny of this thing. Now I only cut 6-7 pieces of wood just to kind of try it out, and I want to start on my little project. But yeah, man, this thing feels powerful, feels good, went through easy. I ain't had no complaints, man. I'm really satisfied with it. I'm happy that I purchased it. Like I said, it worked good. I'll continue to use it and see how it goes. But first impressions is good. Feels solid, works good, clean cut. I mean, can't ask for much more. And like I said, it was cheap. This only cost me $129, minus the battery. I didn't. I already had a battery, so I didn't need a battery. Good price. Works great. Let me just show you a couple little pieces. Now this is what I'm gonna be working on next. I got this. I want to do a little hexagon shelf that I'm gonna do, but these are just the raw cut of it. Whoa. There we go. Boom. But yeah, I mean, if you look on here, if you look at the cuts, you can see that it's on there good. It's solid, cut smooth. Yeah, I'm liking it. I don't have any complaints. Like I said, man, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it. Looks good. Hopefully this goes together. I'm gonna have to sand it up a little bit. I'm gonna have a video on this and see how it eventually turns out. Might paint it. We'll see what we do with it. I have no complaints. Feels great. I can't wait to do more with it. If you have any more questions, any comments, let me know. Appreciate it.